They had the dentist, surgical, the doctor's office. That's what all this was. Do you want to do any regular pictures, or do you think just the camcorder?
We can do both.
Yeah,
when we get done walking around here, we'll get the other camera out. I didn't want to rush it with this because
And see this area to me here, this whole thing here, this to me looks more like...
I'm probably going into the sun.
Yeah. This looks more how close the windows were, but...
Oh.
It could almost look more like the building, but I know that other one was the building because of the ramp and everything.
We'll go around that.
Are these more buildings here?
Well, that's some kind of buildings.
Yeah.
But that's in a different fenced-in area.
It is?
Well...
No, really. I guess it was administration offices and so forth. But it seems like when we used to go walking...
Oh, wow, here's another porch here.
What?
Let me go up here.
What is this?
It's another porch.
Yeah, but I think this is going to take you off to where that other porch fell down, so don't go over there.
No.
All right?
Yeah, I just...
Right?
No, it's a different one altogether.
It is?
Yeah.
You know what? And I'm just wondering if this isn't the building.
This might be the side you was on. You mean? Is that what you're saying? This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks just like the other side.
You know what? I think the other side was probably the boys' ward.
Oh, well, you want to come up here?
Well, I don't think I can get up here, hon.
Can I help you in any way? Gale, are you having trouble getting up here?
Well, pretty high.
Anything you want to say at this particular time?
No, but except that, take my hand. Okay. Now.
Yeah. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Well,
I'll go first.
I'm getting seized. This is where I was, right here. This is it. This is it. This is it. Okay. Scratch the other side.
Okay.
Scratch the other side. And the reason I tell you to is that was the boys' ward.
That was the boys' ward over there by the...
Right. That building right there with the cupola on it, that was the kitchen.
With the thing on top of the roof?
Yeah, that's the kitchen.
Okay, that's the kitchen, and this is the side you was on.
This is the side I was
And the
on.
morgue was where it was, though. You were
On
right.
the back side of this building, no.
Oh,
I was wrong on that, too.
Okay. Let's walk down here.
I'm really scared of walking on this stuff.
Well, come in here ways. I see. I want to go up there, so I'm coming the other way, so that the sun don't. Do you recognize that holes in the ground?
Porch. Those are all the porches, yes, and they had little doors that went. See the hinges?
Yeah.
They lifted the doors up, and they could see. They used to put things in here.
Oh, so they were delivery. That was delivery.
No, not really delivery. They didn't deliver it.
This is where you had oil or something.
I don't know where that came from. That probably came from downstairs.
Oh, here's another door in the
Yeah.
ground, though.
Yep, see, these are windows, these are doors. The bench was there, the gate was there.
What bench?
A bench that we used to sit on.
Oh.
That we used to sit on. And the gate was there. And see right there? See that built up place there?
Yeah.
So that was the sunroom. They called it the children's room where the babies was. And that's where the doors would open up, French doors. And they moved the little kids out in the porch. We came out this way.
So.
Yeah. Wow. This was it. And the ramp, the thing went down. And the other end there that we were on was where the kitchen and the ramp came down there, too.
Oh, there was a ramp that came down here?
Yeah. Well, it should be, but I don't see it. But it was on the other end by the kitchen where we were before. Way on the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you can see, too, that the people lived up over here, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Well, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to get me to climb up here again, so if you want to go to the car and get the camera, take a picture up here, I'll let you. Because I won't go up here and then climb up again. All right?
Okay.
You want to do that?
Okay.
You know where
Let me shut this off.
You know where the car is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where's the camera? What's the date?
Today's September 12th. It's 2001.
This is the day after the...
This is the day after the United States was terrorized.
And
I had a 2-hour...
the two towers were knocked down,
yes,
right?
and I had a 2-hour security pass to come back to, for me, was my childhood home at Lakeville Sanitorium from 1936 to 1948. So I was here during World War II.
You know,
I remember this place so very well. I used to run up and down this porch and let the moon chase me.
and I was wondering about where the... you remember there was a great big smoke chimney shack?
That
It
would
had
have
to be
been,
down
I
in
would
this
have
area.
seen that off that way, but I don't see that. So
Yeah, well, as you see some of the pictures that Gale has,
yeah.
it would be off to the right, where that steeple is on the top of the building. It'd be off over in there somewhere, but it isn't here any longer.
No, I think because, see, the new hospital is over there. So I think that when they took that hospital down, when they built that hospital out, they must have taken the...
Yeah, now that was not here when you were here. You said
They
that...
told me the other day that was built in 1964. It was actually built in 63. They were starting it the day that President Kennedy was shot.
I see. Okay, well, I'm going to go get... Now, everything you said about the other porch wasn't the case. It was this porch.
Everything I said about the other porch was the ramp was there. And I definitely came down that ramp. There's no ramp here. We would wheel out the gate here and go down past the kitchen and down that ramp.
Oh, I see. And then, but now this end here is where the girls were.
This is the girls' end.
And the boys were at the other
way
end.
down the other end. Looks like a lot of the boys' ends got taken away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can very clearly on the other side show you where my bed was. But I almost hate to get down off of here, so
Well, we'll see you on the way back.
leave your camera. I was trying to keep from my face being too much in the sun, because then you get all white.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, if you could have got over that side, I could have showed you this one.
Oh, I can.
Okay. That would make it easier. See over here, this is the ramp. And I used to run up and down this ramp, but every once in a while there's like a circle in here.
Yeah.
Each one of these circles was a window about this high. It was glass. It had chicken wire like in the middle of it. The glass was fused to it, and so we could see out. But we would run up and down this porch. Let me see, I played red light out here. I played giant steps. We played Little Sally Waters. This is lots of times outside in the good weather where Phyllis and I did our plays. And she was John Payne and I was John Lamar, and we put on shows for the kids. Our visitors would come out here to visit us. You're standing over in the corner where there was a bench. And I have some pictures of some of the nurses from the hospital sitting on the bench there in the corner. Our beds were moved out here, against here for the summertime so we could get sun. And if it was raining or whatever, they'd still put us out, but they'd put us up underneath the roof over there. So we always went out every day. As long as the weather wasn't real bad, we were out for fresh air, so to speak. So we didn't miss too much time outside. Summertime was the best time. So anyway.
So this is
Now we have this big widest door here. This widest board was, well, here's the door.
Yeah.
And they used to open that door and they bring us outside. In my memory, I thought they were French doors, but they obviously they weren't.
I think they were French doors inside, and then you looked all the way down.
Maybe, but this was the door.
Uh-huh.
And then these were the windows that everybody was by. There, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because I think inside here is like another hallway before where you went down.
No, this shouldn't be. These were the windows, and the beds were up against these windows.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now
I thought they were up against the ones in the back.
No, they were. There were two sides. There were 9 on one side and 9 on the other.
Oh, okay.
I was on the other side. There were 9 on each side. So there was 18 of us. During World War II, see all those windows there?
Yeah.
I told you people lived there. They didn't. You know what those were? Those little windows. And during World War II, they painted. They had like. They had 4 small panes. There were 4 small panes in 3 rows, and they painted those all black during World War II.
Yeah.
So that if there was any attack, the lights wouldn't show through. Plus, they put the can around the lights and then painted them black too. But those were all painted black. Right over that building is where the people lived, where those little dog houses were.
Oh.
That's where they had 2 apartments up there.
Oh, I see. Probably.
One of the teachers lived up there, and one of the nursing staff did too.
Oh.
The old nurses' residence is down over that way. Oh, that's where it was. It's over that way. I don't know whether we've got to that point. Down here on the very end, where that big wide board is,
yeah,
was where they brought the cribs out, and that's where, until I was 6 years old, I was housed in that end of the building until I was 6, and I would look out my little crib straight down this porch to the gate where that brick is right here.
Yeah.
I'll come over here to show you.
Well, we'll
right
be against
here,
the sun.
Well, right here where this brick was, that's where the green gate was that used to open up, and the witches would come in, and they'd go down there, down that end, sit in that little corner, and scare the hell out of me.
Oh.
They really would. And so this area all here was the kitchen, and there was a door to go into the main part of the building. But they've redone some of it, but boy, it's basically